I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
Put my money where my mouth is, I'ma get it now, kid. Heard around town, this sound is astounding. Feel my heart pounding, bass is surrounded. Think I finally found it, so I'm gonna mount it. Like an ex-girlfriend, I'ma get it back. Make a couple racks as I make a couple tracks. Stay on the attack as I'm writing every rap. In a snapback, black off this coke and this jazz. Man, I feel good, dog, I feel good. Woke up a little richer, also with a little wood. If I could teach this shit, man, really wish I could. So listen up closely, I'll give you a push. I raise hell every time my lyrics pop off. I take shots at the haters with a sawed off. Girl, you better keep me up or I'll nod off. One shot, all I got, I will not stop.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
Yeah, it's not enough, man, I want more. I keep on doing business, open every single door. I wanna be the richest, so you see me up on Forbes. I can do this through my music, that's how I even the score. I don't take it slow, man, I want it bad. Every single day, I'll be carving out a path. Like a girl with a tat on her back, all black. I'ma take her right back to my pad where it's at. I don't ever slack off, so you better back off. I'm about to blast off faster than NASA. Everybody stand up, put your fucking hands up. That's the demand, yup. Welcome to the brand, bruh. No, I'm not cautious. I take risks, and no, you can't stop this. I'm too slick. She knows that she wants it, so come quick, baby. Know that I'm on it. I don't quit.
I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. So hard to find, it's the real damn thing. Don't be wasting any time, I got somewhere to be. Always on the grind, yeah, you know me. Hold the crown will be mine, you can call me king. A matter of time for you all love me. Finally at my prime, right where I wanna be. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me. I'm one of a kind, there ain't no one like me.
Keep it going, I'm rolling and flowing, I'm coasting, I got them all trolling me right. I just keep growing and showing them knowing I'm owning this flow, you can catch me outside. Gonna get them all with a little payback. Never gonna fall, I'ma stay on the attack. Put them up against the wall as I finish every track. Never gonna stall, no, I'm never gonna slack. I've been like working and learning and searching for something to push my shit over the edge. I'ma keep burning and turning the profit, you know I can't stop it until I am dead. Gonna be unstoppable and profitable, cause I got a constant flow of knowledge, yo. If you got a problem, bro, take them off the throw. Coming to the top, I go, yeah, promise, slow.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
You can't stop this, I promise. Got electronic with a little rock shit. Rap on top of it, you can't even process it. I'ma keep dropping it till the charts stopping it. Oh, I got the beats and I got the rhymes to make your girl cheat. I swear she a dime, get up on your feet. If you wanna climb and take it from me, I got nothing to hide. I get it, cause I want it. Always on it, and I'm plotting. Now I got it, got my shot in. You know I'ma be the one climbing to the top of it. I'm dropping this, take a shot, I got the fifth. I'm watching it, crop top got me in. She got it shit, she wanna pop it off again. Drop it low and then she gon' take it off and sin, yeah.
Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. Yeah. Roll up to the club and the city show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
I gotta do it for the fans, yeah. I wanna do it for the fans, bruh. I got really big plans, yeah. I'ma do it cause I can, yeah. I throw cash for a minute, oh. She throw back for a minute, yeah. I flow fast when I get it, oh. She love that when I hit it, yeah. I'ma get high, I'ma get low. I'ma go fly to my own show. I don't say bye, I say hello. Get to know me, yeah, they call me B-Ho. Gonna be the best in the game, rest in the fame. Nest in your brain and I spread like a plague. I don't care what I take. Live for today, ain't nobody gonna say I didn't make a name.
I don't play this game.
City show me love. She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace.
Enough talk.
Rest in peace.
Into the boat. Into the tunnel.
She gon' fit me like a glove. Sipping whiskey, feeling buzzed. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. R.I.P. Rest in peace. I'ma put that ass to sleep. Yeah.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
You heard it. The sirens are out. It is a special edition Grinds Game Bite Live. Whatever this show is called, it's a Friday. Shout out to all the grinders. You heard the whistle. You heard the horns. Get on in here right now. It is a wild time. Oh my goodness. E3, where art thou? Where art thou, E3? Jeff Keighley's smuggling grapes is not it. Summer Snooze Fest. And now we wait for the last hope in Xbox. Pause.
Can
Hold
I
on.
do- Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Oh,
Holy Spirit,
baby.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
Oh, baby. Twisted Sinky Nose. What's up, Sergeant Sam Ash? What's up, Buck Roger? How you doing? Oh, he says we got the booty song. Don't worry. We found them. We found booty. I got him. We got him. How's everybody doing? Nick, how you doing? Shout out Game Night. How's everything? Sonic Moore. Who are you? Who are you? How you doing? Dude, oh man. What a day. What a day. Man, oh man. Well, you see the title. First, I just want to thank the VIP grinders flexing those emojis in the chat. What's up, DBZ? How you doing? Buddy Cactus. Dude, Turtles. I played the Turtles. I told you about the Turtles. It's awesome. 6 players online. Oh, man, awesome. We'll talk about it. We're going to fly through the Keeleys. We're going to fly through and we're going to go back in time, you know, because there's some announcements from Xbox a couple of years ago. We still don't know what's going on. We got to wait to Sunday. And maybe some more predictions. Some stuff leaked. You know, Microsoft couldn't stop talking yesterday. Not hearing the things I want to hear about. Oh, man. Travis Wilson with the 199 shot. Just woke up from the the Snooze Game Fest, I would say. How is everybody? Yes, man. Just woke up from that snooze of a show. Oh, Neil got strikers. Nice, Neil. Dude, I was just about to go pick that up. I'm thinking about it. I want to go get strikers. Yeah, I definitely want to do it. Man, Casey Jones in that highlight. Awesome. But shout out to all the VIPs here flexing those awesome emojis. Continue to use them. I expect a lot of boosters. Bootleg Joel's, he might show up. Phil Ness might be somewhere. Let's see if I can get him. He's been all over the internet. And Booty, we found him. We found that exclusive Booty. he was running in the streets, and Phil put his favorite booty on the camera. So incredible. We found him talking at his hole. That's all he does. But shout out to the VIP grinders. If you want to be a VIP grinder, hit that VIP join button, and you could use the emojis. I'm gonna be doing some more stuff, adding some more emojis here, and definitely doing some special things for the VIP grinders. You guys are awesome, and also the grinders themselves are awesome. For everybody being here, hit that like button, share it out. It is going to be fire. I left the grindhouse open. We'll see if anybody jump in, but you know what? This will be the Bachelor show of the Games Bite. Usually that's what they are, and I'm just gonna give my thoughts and what's going down. And disappointment. That's the thing. So far, disappointment. And I mentioned it yesterday, and you're gonna hear it again here today. Like I just seeing where this industry is going. I don't know what's going on, man. We're going bootleg gaming all of a sudden. We're like the dudes on the corner trying to sell bootleg versions of the movies now. That's what games are turning into. I got a handy cam version of the movie. You want to see it? Dude, Siskel and Ebert not going to the corners buying bootleg versions of movies, dude. Like, I don't understand, like, what we're doing here. And what's crazy is we look at this, and it's like, Sony, are you the only show in town? Like, is Sony games are the only thing that could hold up this friggin' industry? Because nobody else is doing anything. There's a couple of sprinkles here and there, but everybody's no-shows. I don't know what's going on. And Keeley, I was hyping this thing up since Christmas. So let's see so yesterday was the summer Snooze Fest. It was definitely. Let's get into the where's my bar? I'm drinking right now, so let's go. I got a blue moon here. It's 5:00 somewhere. Damn it. Let's go. Where's the things? There it is. Oh, Keely's already on my screen. Oh, damn. Pause. Keely's. So this guy, I'm going to let it run. So this guy comes on to this show. Oh, nice. So he comes on here, and we got the Summer Games Fest. He's been hyping this thing. What the hell? What the hell was that? Oh. So we go in here. And we got the Keeleys here. And, he talks about developer guests and all this other stuff, right? On his crotch. And I'm not zooming in on anything. What's up, Salty? How you doing? Shout out to Salty, man. You got to check that show last night. We had a fire show. We did a live stream as well. That's where I was on the Salty stream there. But, yes. Manios, I think you hit a nail on the head. Since Sony left out, like, I just don't understand that E3 magic has been gone. So Keeley started this show. He started with the motif of here space aliens and space zombies, space robots, and a lot of the stuff. And here he goes. Like, you could see, like, here his listen. I want to, and this is gonna be fun. We're gonna have fun here because so many people got their friggin' recaps and all this other stuff. Let's just tell it the way it is. Let's do the Cliff Notes version, because that's what this thing is worth right here. This is worth the Cliff Notes version. Listen to, knowing that we saw the Snooze Fest, right? Listen to how he introduces this thing. This is just, listen. I'm looking at the subtitle. Let's hear what he says.
I'm Jeff Keighley, and this is Summer Game Fest, a live showcase of what's next in the wide, wide world of video games. We are live here in Los Angeles, so whether you're streaming from home or watching inside an IMAX theater, welcome to our...
Pause. Did this dude say people are watching this in an IMAX theater? Grinders, this is the stuff you come here for. Did this dude say people are in an IMAX, not just a little theater outside celebrating, drinking a few beers, IMAX theater? Did he just say that people paid to sit in an IMAX theater to watch this show, knowing what you saw yesterday? Did he just say that people in an IMAX? Grinders, please, in the chat. Did he just say that people, we're in IMAX? You sit in an IMAX. You got Jeff Keighley is smuggling grapes. The biggest grapes in the friggin' as big as can be. Keighley's like 500 feet tall. Shining leather jacket blinding your eyes. Did he just say they're in an IMAX theater right now? IMAX says they sold tickets. They sold tickets. Holy shit. Where is it? Where is it? My fingers are going to hurt. My fingers are going to hurt. My fingers are going to hurt from hitting this thing. My fingers.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy
IMAX.
Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy
Oh, no.
Spirit,
Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
We pause right here. We're 2 minutes in. IMAX. He got people in an IMAX. Let's see what he's showing in an IMAX. Wait, let's hear some more. I feel bad for your IMAX folk.
Showcase event. Over the next few hours, we'll give you updates on the games you love, be joined by special developer guests, and yes, have a few surprises along the way too. Now,
He's probably alluding to The Rock. Ugh. I smelled what The Rock was cooking, and it smelled like shit.
what I love about this show is that it's a true cross-industry showcase. Whether you play on Xbox, PC, PlayStation, Switch, or mobile, we'll have games for you. It doesn't matter your platform of choice. We're all here to come together as one community that simply loves the art of amazing video games. The biggest franchises in the industry are here, like Call of Duty. You'll get introduced to exciting new worlds and new teams, and we'll make room for small independent developers who we think
they made
deserve
a
the
whole lot of
spotlight,
room.
too. If you do
Whole lot
this
of
right,
room.
hope-
They made a whole lot of room for small indie developers.
Cold pop. Ain't nobody got time for that.
A whole
nobody
lot
got
of
time
room
for
they made. They made a whole lot of room.
You'll discover a few new games to put on your wish lists, and even if you
That was a thing. Steam wish lists. That seemed to be a thing. Wish list this thing.
don't get every announcement that you desire, and let's face it, you're not going to get everything today, but we've got a lot of great stuff. So let's get started.
Oof.
Over 30 years ago,
Street Fighter, which was already announced at the Sony showcase. Yes, they showed gameplay. Street Fighter looking lit, looking nice with Guile doing his thing. Street Fighter looking good. It's just, Ryu, Guile's map. Dude, come on. Street Fighter 6. Let's have some new backgrounds, new characters. Like, I understand the classicness of it. It looks fire. I'm going to get it. But, come on, man. Let's put some new characters in this stuff. Let's show some newness. We can play the ones where we fight with Ryu and Guile for the billionth time of Sonic Boom and Hadouken. Like, come on. Let's see some new characters. Come on, Capcom. I know they're having a show. That's what they're probably saving it for. They give Keighley the scraps. But it looks good. I'm getting this no matter what. But anyway, IMAX. Shout out to the IMAX folk. Then he shows Callisto Protocol. Oh, no, this. This is what grinds my gears. Here we go. Is this a first-person shooter? Is this a third-person shooter? Am I the alien? Am I the person holding the gun? Am I a predator that's hanging around there? Am I the spaceship? Am I navigating coordinates? I hate this stuff. I'm done. It could be that I'm an old-ass gamer. I'm done with this CGI horse shit. What is this? I don't care. This does not get me excited about the game. You could just show aliens, fire team, whatever it is. Don't give me no CGI puff piece on this stuff. What is this game? Is it a co-op shooter? Is this an expansion to Fire Team? Like this, this is just a waste of time. And you know what's interesting is I'm gonna let this run because it's a waste. No, what's interesting is that nobody is getting hands-on to this stuff. So typically at E3, they might show something like this, but then the gameplay is behind closed doors, or it's on the show floor, and people are going to play this game. So therefore, you get this tease at the showcase. Oh, right, they're making this game. And then you get the follow-up from when media was media. And they would tell you, hey, I played this Alien game. This is my opinion on it. Or, hey, this game's mechanics are really good. See, that's how E3 kind of helped with this stuff, because you would see this during a showcase, and then at least you would have some sort of hands-on from media that are there or something like that this might be on the show for. So you get some feedback and some stuff to this. Like, look, there's your gameplay right here. There's your gameplay. Look at this. I guess this is it right here. It's basically like XCOM. Yeah. XCOM Aliens. Okay. Yeah. So, like, I got to, like, freeze frame it when this show thing's on here. And this is the thing. Like, you know, when people would show this, you would get hands-on. And without E3 and without the hands-on demos and things like that, I guess here's the gameplay right here. Like, I'm going to pause it. I think, did I miss it? There, here it is. This gameplay. This is the game. Here's the game. Is it a twin-stick shooter? Here's the game. Is it a strategy game? I don't know how you do strategy, because aliens don't take cover. All right? Aliens bum rush you. So I don't know how. Is this a twin-stick shooter? It's isometric camera, obviously, but here's your gameplay. Like, blink and you miss it. There. Blink and you miss it. There it is. And cross-gen and all the stuff. And this is something to keep in mind. If you look at this stuff, they were dropping Game Pass announcements in here. You'll see Game Pass. So this is, as of now, not in Game Pass. Top-down isometric, exactly. But we needed that 20-minute, that 3-minute puff piece on there. But yeah. Strategy game with aliens. Tell me how that works. Aliens don't take cover, dude. So I don't know how that works. Like, aliens kind of bum rush you. So I don't know. Is it like a tower defense? Because that's more like aliens. It would be like a tower defense. So then he goes to Callisto Project, and, you know, again, the motif has been sci-fi. This game I am hyped for. This dude, you know, they made the original Dead Space. I know he sits there and talks, and they kind of, you know, grab ass each other. You know, basically, I love you, you love me, or happy family. And, yeah, Callisto Protocol looks awesome. I'm hyped that this game's coming this year. Thank God. Thank goodness something's coming that looks worth a damn, because this is friggin' awesome. And good luck, Dead Space. That's all I'm saying. Good luck, Dead Space. Because this is probably what they wanted to do with Dead Space, and EA says no, make it in the snow. And you know, kind of took Dead Space down the rabbit hole. But yeah, this looks awesome. I'm really hyped for this. I like the gravity gun that they showed. I'm glad, you know, and look, this is like, see what I mean? This is all gameplay. Like, look how effective this is. Knowing that, whoa, these are some highlight clips. Yeah, it's clipped together, but it's not no CGI aliens thing. Because if they did show the gameplay to that aliens game, you would be like, this is boring as hell. Look at, why are those dudes just standing there shooting and an alien standing there like a strategy game? That looks boring. That's not good gameplay. So they got to make a CGI. CGI is you know, basically what? A cover up. But yeah, the gravity gun in this and using the environment. Dude, this looks great. And I said with the minimalistic, when I was a salty thing, like the minimalistic focus on this, that was the big thing with Dead Space, was beginning to, you know, just have that bar on the back of his head. That's your energy. Like, you don't need overlays and stuff like that. And that was the coolest thing with Dead Space, was that all your readings were on the person. And if you look here, you see the weapon, the bullets on the gun when he holds it up, and you see his energy on the back. And, you know, basically that's it. Minimalistic of a HUD, and it's better for immersion, and that was the big sell for the original Dead Space. And then and taking off limbs also. So I do think that I'm really hyped for this. I'm getting this day one. Ready, let's go. It's $70, so watch out, Xbox dudes. $70 game. Oh, and here's another $70 game, dude. Yeah, here's another $70 game. And Modern Warfare 2, you know, it looked good. You know, I like the slower pace of Modern Warfare as opposed to the other Call of Duties. But again, you know, I think they should have used something brighter or something to show Call of Duty, like this whole rain on a ship. I said it reminded me of one of the shipment maps that we had already with the rain. So I do like the slower pace. It's more of Rainbow Six. I like the Modern Warfare engine as opposed to the other one where it kind of went super fast and arcadey. This one is more realistic. You see, as the people go down, there's more weight to them as they're going down. Like, as they get shot and stuff like that, they react better to the bullets, and it's a little more with realism rather than this kind of Twitch type shooting that, you know, the other Black Ops and all that other stuff kind of went to with that engine. I like the weight and stuff, like mixing a little bit of Rainbow Six in there. The top on here I thought was pretty cool. Like, that top coming off looked pretty damn cool. Whether that's, it is what it is, but that looked pretty cool. I thought it looked a little realistic. So they're definitely going more realistic, cover based. I'm excited about Modern Warfare. Definitely getting that day one as well. And thank goodness we're out of World War II. Holy Jesus. And then Keeley gets them on here. This was a skip. They're talking. Yeah, it's Call of Duty. Yep, it's the duty. It's the duty. But I'm gonna tell you right now, you hear it here on the Grindhouse and the Grinds. You hear me here. This is the swan song to Call of Duty, Modern Warfare 2. This is the Halo Reach to what Halo is to the Halo franchise. Halo Reach to the Halo franchise. Modern Warfare 2 will be that to the Call of Duty franchise, because after this, there's no Call of Duty next year. They're going to do some sort of Warzone update, Warzone 2.0, and then after that, it's in the hands of yours truly, Mr. I keep you on your toes, grinders. You don't know when the booty's gonna clap. Woo! Need that coffee? 2 creams, 1 sugar, bitch. Booty duty. We got booty duty. Who wants booty duty? Who wants Call of Booty? Call of Booty. That's what it becomes. Oh no, what happened? Pause. What happened? Keely's. Phil Ness is on my screen. Keely. Booty took over. I got to fix. Booty just took over my my thing. Oh, my Keelys. Here they are. Found the Keely. We got you. We found you. We found you, Keely. We got him back. Oof. Call of Booty. Who's ready? Who's ready for Call of Booty after this year? I'll put it in the chat for those that did not hear me. Call of Booty. That's what it turns into after this year. Call of Booty. Hopefully everybody's ready. Phil Ness always sneaking in. You got him. He's always wants to do an interview here. Buck Roger, you got him. Woof. Man, Call of Booty. So then we come to Flashback or Flashpoint. Dude, this is an old ass PC game. Well, we'll skip that. That's coming back. Congratulations. What is it? A Flashpoint. This game looked all right, but this game looked too shallow. This wizard, what is this one? This is called this is Flashpoint. This is other game. So it's starting off decent, okay. It's okay. Not bad. Flashback 2, is that Game Pass? Let's see. Check it. Xbox One, cross-gen, Switch, Steam, PS5, PS4. No Game Pass for Flashback 2. Coming whenever. Winter 2022. Exactly. Who farted? Oh, wait, is that the Matt Booty? So, next. Witchfire. 5 years later. So it was announced 5 years ago. 5 years later, been working on it. First-person shooter, which will enter early access soon. Pause. Yep. And add it to your wish list. Early access. Let's see it. I think we've seen enough of it. Yeah, this thing looks decent. Dude shooting stuff. I don't know. I was like, is this Avowed? Add it to your wish lists. Oh, and then this is bootleg Dead Space made by one guy. It's called Foot Soul. Oh no, this is not bootleg. No, this is the indie game. Bootleg Dead Space is coming. This is bootleg Dead Space though. This is an indie game that is made with 2 huge voice actors. So the entire budget is based on this game. So we know the voice acting is gonna be there. We just don't know what the gameplay is. And the guy says that, you know, hey, this is indie Dead Space. Please don't come out anytime near Dead Space or Callisto Project because you're gonna be in trouble. So yeah, I don't know what's going on here, but Troy Baker's there.
I mean, it's feel like this is your first game since Red Dead 2.
This is the guy that did Red Dead voice.
And I play a character by the name of Jack Leary. He's a maintenance engineer.
And there's the whole budget.
Marshall,
The whole budget.
Okay.
His job is to make sure that none of the equipment breaks down.
I think even Keeley says it.
Studio, brand new, and
To speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt recovery program. It was 12 steps.
Keeley even says it.
Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Our favorite moments. There is a lot of action in this game, and that was at the forefront of this. And to speak to the performance capture aspect, we brought in an incredible, I got to give him a shout out to Nathaniel, our stunt coordinator, who walked us through and really approached this in a completely different way than anything I've ever done before. And he says, I want to know the story of this fight. And so Roger and I sat down. We said, these are who our characters are. And he goes, give me 1 hour, and I will come back to you with the story of this fight. And after an hour, he comes to us and he goes, it was like a recovery program. It was 12 steps. And he walked us through this incredible fight. And about halfway through it, I started tuning him out. And I was like, hey, man, I just want to let you know I've got no ego about this, but I can do a lot of things, but I can't do this. And he grabbed me by my shoulders and he says, oh, you can. You will. And it's going to be glorious.
And we did.
And we
it's
did.
like a dance. There was a lot of trust, and it worked out.
Yeah, I mean,
we're
big,
excited
big
about it.
stunts. Yeah, I mean, this is so cool to see. It's an independent studio doing this, teaming up with you guys. We can't wait to see more. Troy, Roger, thanks for joining us here.
Happy to be here.
Summer Game
Thank
Fest.
you.
All right.
Yeah. There's the whole. Oh, and this is the hype. Whoa. Routine. Get ready, grinders. This is coming to Game Pass. This is a huge. I saw people on the Twitters going crazy for Routine. Let's see. Look at it. Oh man. Oh man. This is they're getting ready. Getting nice and moist. They're ready. Hey, I missed it. Oh yeah, because the gameplay was this. It was like 2 seconds of a dude fighting a robot. There you go. Coming to Game Pass. Look at this. CGI, who knows? But guess what? Keeley tells us more about it. Let's hear it. Coming to Game Pass. Oh my God, Phil, you saved me.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit, activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate.
I'm gonna what?
Activate.
I'm gonna what? I'm gonna what? What was that? Why am I not surprised? Coming to Game Pass. Coming to Game Pass. Why am I not surprised? Excuse me? What did you say, Keeley? What? Excuse me? Oh, yeah, I'm going to play it back for those in the back. Oh, what was that?
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back. I can't wait to see more. Now it's time.
Well, I guess we don't have to worry that this game's being made for Game Pass because the shit was started 10 years ago before even Game Pass existed. Oh, Phil moistened his lips for this one. He goes, Phil's like, what? 10 years in development? Put that shit in my pants! Like, what the in 10 years, and it's back, and this is what they should get the fuck out of here. This is what they should. 10 years later, this is what they got. 10 years, a hallway, a waiting room. Is this Scorn the sequel? Is this in-game assets? Is it the gameplay? It doesn't say in-game play or anything. That was another thing. He didn't have any of those little stipulations. So 10 years later, it's back. Release date, anybody? And it's coming to the Xbox One. It's a cross-gen game. Oh, Jesus.
Doesn't that look great? That was Routine coming to Xbox and PC. It was first announced a decade ago and is now officially back.
When was it? A decade ago? I'm not going to waste my time. Routine in 2012 game announcement. Wait a second, what is it showing? We got it. This is the 2012 announcement. It was a teaser in 2012. 1 minute. There it is, 2012 announcement. 10 years ago. At Gamescom. Oh, it was just slated for 2013 release. It just missed. It missed 9 years. Jesus. Are we gonna blame this on the pandemic too? I'm sorry. Pause. It was slated to come out in 2013, ladies and gentlemen. It was a 2012 Gamescom announcement. Coming 2013. Well, we'll see you in 2022 with no release date. Oh my goodness. Grinders, this is hit that like button. Jesus. You made me go all the way back to 2012. You made me go all the way back, you grinders. Made me go all the way back to 2012 to find the trailer. And then to find out that it was slated for 2013. Well, we missed a few years, I guess. I guess we missed a few years. Keely really going at it here. They were just off by a couple of years. Just 9. Just a decade. We're off a little bit. A little shy of our goal of 2013. Just a tad shy. Oh man. Where the hell's my stuff now? Now I lost everything here. Where the hell my screen go? Oh, pain in the ass. Oh, it's over here. Nope, that's not it. That's not it. There it is. Oh, went to the other one. Okay, got it. So anyway, now this was the exciting part, everybody. Grinders, this was the exciting part. Geraldo Nunez goes the 2. He goes, the tools weren't ready back then. they needed the tools.
You're
they had
my
to wait
number one customer.
Just 9 years. Oh my goodness! Wow. Thank you, Geraldo. They're still waiting on the tools. We're still waiting until this day. We're still waiting for these tools. All right, back to the killers. What the hell happened to my freaking mouse? All right, back to the shit. The hell's going on? There we go. Yeah, my stuff. Back to the Keely. We're gonna go fast now because the rest of it is all just what the hell's the Keelys? Fernando. I can yell Fernando, not gonna yell that. Where is it? That like everybody share it out. We're gonna go now to Keely. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, Keely? I lost the Keelys. Well, I got to pull up the Keelys again. The Keelys. Over 140 watching. Hit that like button. We're going to history. Here we go. Let me find. I got to get back to the Keelys. I got distracted with the 10-year development that's going to Game Pass. Everybody's hyping up that game. Yay. They didn't even have a date this time. Oh, damn, pause. They didn't even have a date this time. At least in 2012, they had a date in 2013. Now they didn't even have one.
You're my #1 customer.
Oh, it's The Rock. Yo. Here we go. The Rock had to say this. This is what The Rock said. This is all he said the whole time.
Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.
Shit. God! I do not want to touch his ass. I want to make him talk. Okay, shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Do we get the win this time?
And there's a summary of The Rock. Then Fall Guys coming back. And, oh, yeah, here, this one was hilarious. They grabbed this guy. So the background to this, here's Super Chat here. Sorry. Fei Long. He goes, so is Starfield and Redfall waiting on the tools too? Yeah. Xbox is waiting on the tools. We still haven't seen a game that used the 12 teraflops of finesse. They're waiting on tools, man. The tools, Halo Infinite's waiting on the tools. Add that to the list. Here's this game. Look at this amazing CGI. Well, what does this game look like? Oh my, please explain to me. Look at this. Recore the sequel. Recore. What is this incredible game? Look at the CGI. Hold on, let's ask this guy from, he's just shopping for some Home Depot. He wanted some nails and a hammer. Let's just ask this guy what he needs. He looked like he was out on doing some errands. Hey, dude, what's this thing about? He's like, oh, hold on. I was buying some nails and a hammer. My wife told me that I had to go work on some things in the yard. I don't know what you're talking about, Jeff Keighley, but, thank you for putting me on this show. Can I go back to shopping right now at Home Depot? Because I was just walking around and you just tapped me on the shoulder, asked me about this game, but I wasn't prepared to. I'm not dressed up. I'm not prepared here. I'm just, I was just doing some errands here at Home Depot, and you brought me over here, and you really want to ask me about what this Stormgate is. Okay, well, it's just me. I guess I'm working on this game. Stormgates are gates that open up in the world. Here's a video. Let me tell you. So what does the game look like, actually? He goes, yeah, hold on. Well, let me show you what the game looks like. Let's do some, isometric clips that you pulled out from Home Depot's ass while you're shopping here, and you let's see. What? That don't look like the movie you showed me, sir. Yeah, I had to go back to shopping. Sorry. Gotta get the duct tape, right, Faye? Dude was dressed up like he was doing errands in freaking Home Depot. What the hell's going on here? Jeff Keighley's in a goddamn blazer smuggling grapes, and this guy shows up. He's dressed for Sunday chores to show a bootleg trailer for a bootleg game. There you go, PC dudes. You get to watch your CGI trailers, and then you get to play this trash at 1080p. Goddamn 150 frames a second, little midgets running around here. Goddamn 2 inches. Shooting little pellets. Like, oh, let me use my mouse and move this guy over here. Oh, my mouse, what fidelity? Move this guy over here. Hey, look at this guy. Shoot. Hit the mouse button. Left click, left click, left click. We got him. We got him. Left click. Oh, hold on. There's another guy over here. Let's move my mouse, guys. You go over here. You go over here. Am I doing it right? Oh no, they're coming from both directions. Let me use my mouse. You, get over here. You, over here. Shoot them. You shoot them. Hold on, I gotta answer my Twitch. Hold on, wait. Okay, you move here. What fidelity with my mouse? 200 frames. Oh my god, this is incredible. I'm so glad I bought $1,000 goddamn graphics card for this. Look at the details. Look at the details. It's Friday, I'm messy. I don't care. God damn it. Just like frogs, always hammering and putting up the plasterboard. Dude, that's a Link. Link is always he was always doing construction. I'm like, Link, what the hell? He's building a house. He's building a fortress. Is it Mickey Mouse the PC dude? Oh my god, look at this! Oh, over here! Oh my! Hey, sir. Hey, look at this fidelity! Oh, increase my DPI! Increase my DPI on my mouse! Catfish gaming. Look at these graphics! Oh, look at this! Get back to building construction worker. Get back to Home Depot. Keely. Dude, this is like, Keely's like, there was a dress code. I'm wearing a goddamn blazer. Do you see me in my blazer? These tight ass pants and this shiny jacket? Do you see me? Why are you dressed up like you're coming from fucking Home Depot? Okay. Waste of time. You waste my time. A waste of time. Get the f out of here. Woohoo! Increase the DPI on my mouse. Woohoo! Steam pre-order. Thanks, Game Duel. Steam summer sales. You saved me. Oh, wait. Dudes. Wait, I forgot. Just imagine. You paid $13. You got your popcorn. You're sitting back. Laid back. Your buddies are there, sitting there, they're sharing your popcorn. And this dude comes up in IMAX. Holy shit! This guy's in IMAX. 3 fucking D. Here he is. I need to see this in IMAX. This has to be in IMAX. Wait a second, yeah, because I got to see the little ass characters that 1 inch tall. Goddamn, what is this shit? Goddamn Grounded we got going on here. This is it. I need this in IMAX. Thanks, Keely. Summer Games Fest my ass. Where's the barbecue? The hell's this? IMAX. With up to $25 tickets. I'm so glad I got IMAX for this one. This is absolutely incredible. The sound detail of the boat. What is this? This deserves to be in IMAX and Keely. This is IMAX. You got people paying for IMAX. Damn, we gotta fast forward this shit. Look at this. What is going on here? Oh, yeah, this had to be IMAX, too. We had to see Goat Simulator 3. We skipped over 2. That's wonderful. Good job, Keely. Oh, here is another, this is incredible. The next superhero movie. Look, Xbox got Spider-Man. They said they were confirming they got Spider-Man. We saw Times Square Spider-Man. He's visiting Xbox again. Goddamn Times Square Spider-Man. We got him. Xbox tweeted this out. Xbox tweet. Hold on. You think... Listen, you want to see desperation. You want to see sadness. You want to see just stupid. This is how desperate this Xbox brand has become. It's so pathetic. It's pathetic. It's just so silly. It's not a joke. Goddamn serious. Goddamn serious. Where is it? Did I put it in my bookmarks? I had to put that foolery in my bookmarks. I had to. Did I not? I got Phil Ness here. Did I not put Xbox got Spider-Man? Do I need to search for it? Xbox says, Xbox, just go to the Xbox profile. Why not? Let's go on here because there's the clowns that are out there. There's a goddamn traveling circus. Where are you, Xbox? Where is it? Yeah. You'd think. Look. Grind this.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
What the hell? And notice they didn't put the rest of the clip here. They didn't put the rest of the clip here showing that, yeah, he's in the game, but you're not really, like, they're just showing Spider-Man coming down with green. Like, oh, yeah, we got Spider-Man. What? Yeah. They're a mockery of gaming, an insult to gamers. They're desperate bitches. They're stupid. Make a goddamn game. Like this is like an Aaron Greenberg bullshit where, you know, Sony announces a whole bunch of games and then Greenberg comes out. It's like, it's on Xbox too. It's on Xbox as well. Greenberg, why are you not showcasing it with your most powerful machine? Why is Sony doing it? Why is it on Sony's stage? Why is it not on your stage? The best it can be, right? No, you gotta come in like a little, like a little goddamn like beggar and just be like, oh, it's on Xbox too. Sony showcase, yeah, these are on Xbox too. Stupid ass. I'm burned. They're dumb. Joke, yeah, clown. Yeah. What's the rest of the trailer? Oh yeah. And anyway, again, another CGI of super. I know what the superheroes look like, dude. Like, what's the game? Oh, it's like XCOM. Show me. Show me. I guess Venom's going to Xbox too. Like, yeah. Again, so this. Cuphead DLC come. Yeah, here you go. Yeah, Fire Access. Like, you could show it. Come on. Like, okay. The demon stuff. She's wearing her tight pants like she does. Yeah, Cuphead. Cuphead's coming DLC. The best announcement, best thing showcased right here. So they're coming with the.
I'm so thrilled too that I think all the fans.
I think she hand draws them all.
This is here, and I've been lucky enough to play this actually on my Steam Deck last week, and you guys gave me a copy. This, I can't. People are not.
Well, this is coming June 30th. This was announced like 3 years ago.
Backgrounds and what you guys have done. I feel like you've amped up. Obviously, the gameplay. It's difficult as we would expect, but the visual look, you guys have taken it even to the next level, which I didn't think was possible.
Yeah, we absolutely did. I couldn't pinpoint one thing that we're proud of in this because we really honed our craft, took everything to the next level from animation, the backgrounds.
Oh, is that the Midnight Sun game,
design, right? And of course, a new playable character, Miss Chalice. I'm very proud of her.
Chalice is fun to play at.
Yeah, they don't have the co-op though in it, but but it looks good. Looks good. Yeah, it was announced in 2018 though. Yeah, now 2018. All right, we're going through this now. What is this? What was this? Midnight Express. Humble Games. Just think of everybody sitting at IMAX. Damn, he still have more stuff to go. Oh, Warframe. Oh my God, I skip over this thing. Warframe updates. Hopefully everybody plays Warframe as a launch game for the Xbox One on consoles. Get that. Warframe updates. Yeah, this is when Keeley just loses it now. He shot showing this game looked pretty cool, but it's like, you know, that was pretty cool. There it is, Ninja Turtles. Yeah, ZZ, is this game, was this another game coming to Game Pass? This one? Let me see. It's like Bayonetta cartoon. Yeah, I don't know what this one. I thought, was this another one that was coming? Let me see. Yeah, I like these world premieres, and it's like, look for that Game Pass thing. Game Pass. Let's see. Is the Game Pass? Guess not. Ninja Turtles game, dude. Casey Jones, that was my big excitement there. And then I do have to say, you know, them getting this, getting this in Game Pass, that is a big get coming out June 16, man, next week. I'm gonna say go buy this game or get it in Game Pass. Oh, ZZZ is by the Misho, the Genshin, the Genshin devs. No, it's not. No, it's not. It's gonna say But this is Turtles on Game Pass. That's a big get. And he's playing on a Game Boy. That's pretty cool. But yeah, that's a good get for Game Pass. But this is one of many they need to get. But yeah. Doesn't have PS5. They don't have PS5 versions and Xbox Series. Well, it sucks that they don't have a PS5 version. Oh, that's something that sucks. Oh, so it's not going to use like the DualSense and stuff like that, like with the triggers and stuff. Oh, that sucks. So it's just a PS4 version of it. Well, might get it for my Steam Deck too. Well, might. I don't know. Now I'm debating. Now I might get it on Steam because I know my friends playing on PC. I don't know if it's crossplay or not with the online, but I might get it on Steam Deck. I don't know. I might. Now that I know it's not a PS5 game. Yeah. Boo hoo. Yes, definitely Buck Roger. And the other thing with Chris Righteous, shout out to Chris Righteous. What he was saying last night was, they're making a limited run game for it on Switch, and those Switch cartridges are worth their money. So like, if you could get it on Switch, man, that thing's gonna be worth some money. I am sure, because it's a limited run, and it's also going to be a Switch cartridge. Yeah, I know this is a good get. Like I was saying it. I was like, this is something they need to get on as a Steam game. This is something that's Turtles game. Is that something that they? Yeah, I agree. I think it'll be an incredible Steam Deck game. Yeah, that'll be very awesome. With that. Turtles versus Battletoads. Yes, that was good. Turtles versus Battletoads. This is PC Game Pass, Humankind. Not Xbox Game Pass, but PC Game Pass. So that's not going to console. That one. And then, but wait, there's more. Yeah, so this game is, I don't know. I thought this was a commercial. I don't. Man, Keely's killing me here. Yeah, here's One Piece. And then, let's see if we get anything decent. Oh, here's the Corey. This came out. This just came out. I'm be getting this. I love those supermassive games. I'll be getting that. Nightingale. What was this for? Yeah, the Corey looks pretty damn cool. We'll fast forward through this stuff. Card game. Oh, here's the... yeah, so this was the thing I was looking at here. Saints Row. So, like, remember I said keep an eye on here. Everybody was thinking Saints Row was going to Game Pass. So, yeah, this is their creator, which is pretty cool. And just to let everybody know here at the Grindhouse, I will be making Phil Spencer in Saints Row, and probably all the executives, Matt Booty. We're gonna be wilding. So stay tuned for that. We're gonna be streaming some fun stuff. We're gonna have the gaming executive Saints Row. Phil will be running around with his Phil Ness arm dildo thing, smacking people, offering Game Pass subscriptions. You can make anybody. You know what I'm making. So yeah, so Saints Row, Boss Factory. I don't know if they're referring just to Boss Factory or Saints Row. Let me see, because I want to freeze it here because I didn't get a chance to. I know they think everything's going to Game Pass. See here, so free on the Epic Store. So I guess not this. So maybe Saints Row might be a game that's going to Game Pass. This is really just referring to the this creator character, which they had for the previous Saints Row games too. It's Phil Spencer insurance fraud. Awesome. That's right, Unknown. Exactly. Oh, here it is. Oh, whoa, there it was. So here, Saints Row. See, look. We got Xbox One, Series X, PS4, PS5. Yeah. No Game Pass in here. Unless they pull a humdinger in like 2 weeks before they say it's going to Game Pass. So that's not going to Game Pass as of now. It could change on Sunday. But as of now, that and considering that they were having Game Pass announcements in here, they didn't have it in here. So that might be a Sunday announcement. If not, then that's not going to Game Pass. And then the other game that showed up was, oops, what's this? This is coming to Game Pass. Yeah, Darktide. Uh-huh. That looked all right. What is this game? Did I miss? Oh, is this Fiat? What is this game? The hell is this? Maybe Unreal Engine 5. I missed this? Why? This is like Fear. The Layers of Fear? Is this that? This is like a sequel to that? I don't know. What can it be? I like all these horror games, though. I'm excited for horror games. Mickey Master Race. Fear. Layers. Oh yeah, Layers of Fear. This is a sequel. And Bloober Teams. Did one of them I picked this up? Bloobers. Look. Is this the Bloober game? Bloober's not that big. Boogers. Next gen only. No Game Pass. Then, what is this? Oh, here's the Batman game. Again, I'm not really hyped for this Batman game. I'm not a big DC fan, but I want to play as Batman. I don't want to play as the sidekicks. I said this before. And I don't care. Co-op's not going to save it. And, yeah, that was about it. But this is the other game that they thought was going to go to Game Pass. And another one, Gotham Knights. Let's see. No Game Pass announcement here. So, the two games that are coming out this holiday that people thought were going to be like Game Pass announcements. So, you got to think, what third-party games are going to be coming out that they could possibly get to kind of make up for the lack of they're supposed to get like a big third-party game. So, nothing, I guess. And then Neil Druckmann came out and talked again.
And it's just been kind of amazing. Like Last of Us Part 2 early this year passed a pretty big milestone. It sold over 10 million units.
10 million Last of Us 2.
That kind of success, we're so grateful to our fans.
So they announced the remake
as a studio, and
of
now
one.
We can take on multiple projects.
He spoke about
more than we've ever had at the same time.
Multiple projects. Okay, very interesting.
Yeah.
So what can Last of Us fans expect in the future from you?
Thank you for asking, Jeff.
Yes.
So one of the things we've mentioned a while back is what started out as a multiplayer mode has evolved due to the team's ambition. They really wanted to do something beyond what we've ever done before at Naughty Dog. And we felt the way to do it justice is to make it a standalone title. And they've been working on it for the past 2 years. Ambition has grown, and we're not quite ready to fully unveil it, but we're ready to lift the curtain a little bit and just give you like an update of where we're at.
Okay, well,
an update where we at, and the guy shows clip art. Come on, man.
Multiplayer game.
Yeah, so we have a concept art that we want to show.
Concept art.
But what I can tell you,
Sony,
is that this game
quite
is
cute.
big.
So
It's as big as any
it's
of
not
our
even an in-game
single-player games
picture
that we've done, and in some ways bigger. It's got a story. The way we're telling that
That's
story is
interesting,
very
that story.
unique to this game. It's got a brand new cast of characters. It takes place at another place, another part of the United States.
It's like a city might be somewhat familiar, some people.
I'm sure our fans have already figured it out. And it's really cool. And it's being headed by Vinith Aggarwal, Anthony Newman, and Joe Pantnati, all veterans of Uncharted and Last of Us. And you're going to see a lot more of this game come next year.
Nah, Andrew, I'm just confirming the games that you guys said will come into Game Pass.
Exciting that this has evolved.
I'm reporting the news.
That concept art looks
That's
incredible.
what I'm
I can't wait
doing.
to see Naughty Dog storytelling fused with.
You're the one that came up saying
live
those games
game.
are going to Game Pass.
It's something special.
Go listen to every goddamn Xbox podcast.
Okay,
If they're
well,
going to Game Pass.
that's
I
not
don't see
all.
it.
We also have something that I've been reading about on the internet every day. It feels like up in Calgary, they're filming the Last of Us show for HBO, right?
Yes,
so,
TV. We'll skip
That's
it.
awesome to see.
Looks cool.
We felt like it was.
Now
so
they're going to be
important
characters in
bring
it.
forward the
Enough.
show.
Thank you, Neil Druckmann. Enough for you.
the outside.
And here's the remake of this. It looks definitely from the from the befores and afters. It definitely is like they're using the new engine. It's built up. And I was saying this on Salty's podcast last night. You know, one of the things with this is that it is built for the PS5, which Last of Us 2 is not. Last of Us 2 is just basically, just jacked up resolution, frame rate. And, they don't use the DualSense and anything like that. So the fact that this is going to be utilizing all the stuff, the features of the PS5, DualSense 3D audio and stuff like that, which the first one had 3D audio too, I think with the Platinums headsets. But, yeah, the only thing is that $70 though. Like, it's like, okay, well, and there's no multiplayer in it. So, I'm waiting to see if they do like a upgrade path. But I'll probably get it. A lot of people are buying the thing for like $100, but it's just yeah, and that's the thing. Like Uma, like I thought they were just gonna say, hey, Last of Us 1 remake, Last of Us 2 PS5 patch, adding adaptive triggers, higher resolution and stuff like that, and then put that in a bundle for $70. I think that would be a little bit more tolerable than just giving this the first game $70 for it. But this is Sony, man, and when you got that IP, you could charge for it, and people like sold out and $100. But yeah, you see the differences here, man. But like sold out everywhere. You get the Left Behind DLC. That's right. Yeah, I beat that as well. Yeah, so the Left Behind DLC. So you do get that in the DLC. So you could say it's like Game of the Year edition type thing. But I think they could have made the package just a tad sweeter. But I'm waiting for some more. Yeah, combat mechanics like that. And that's the thing. Like when you look at this, you realize like, oh, you like Last of Us 2. Oh, like you think of Last of Us 2, but you remember all Last of Us 1 was so long ago. Yes, they remastered. They're comparing this off of The Last of Us Remastered, not The Last of Us on PS3. They're comparing this thing over Last of Us Remastered. But I think Last of Us 2 looks so damn good that everybody just remembers that and doesn't remember how bad, like how old the first game looked. And, you know. But, yeah, I think they could have made the deal just a little bit sweeter initially, or they're probably not going to have an upgrade path because so many people own it. But, yeah, it is what it is. Let's see, if you don't want to pay $70 and want to wait for it to go on discount, hey, that's what that was for. Not shaming people for spending money. But I would just say, to be honest, I'm not just going to say, hey, $70, go buy it immediately. I would say it's a little, just a tad, just a little. Like, I think, $50 would have been, definitely. I think 70 is a little bit. I know it's being built up, and I know from the ground up, but it is the same game. Now, if there's, like, cut scenes and added content that fleshes out the story or gives us some, some other stories to like, if they start adding, like, other things like that, now there's a little bit more value to it. Now you're going to be missing out on pieces of this. So we'll wait to hear more of it. But I definitely think that it's a little much for face value right now. Like, I definitely think, it's awesome remake. It's definitely worth the money if you never played it before. But if you've been through it and the DLC already, and then you went through 2, I do think that, maybe hold off a little bit, but we'll see. There's more news they said on the blog to come for it. So maybe there is like some extended scenes and, things like that they added, to it, which would be pretty interesting. But right now, yeah, it definitely looks valuable. And I felt the same way about the Spider-Man. If it was bundled, it was bundled with Miles Morales. But again, when you got the franchise, you got the games, they're going to do some things like that, and they know that people will buy it, and they have. But I just think the 70 is just a little too much for this. Like, they could have went in at 50 or 60, especially they're pulling out the multiplayer, and I think they could have thrown in Last of Us 2 in there. PS5 update. That would have been good. Andrew Clay, you're funny. Coming to Game Pass. You wait for Game Pass to go to PlayStation. That's what's going to happen. So, yeah. And that's the other thing. See, Umar, like, that's the other thing. Like, that just came out too. So, like, as we're on the topic of Sony right now, is that, Ragnarok now is being slated supposedly for November. That's what a Bloomberg article just came out and said. Yes, the $100 version of this has sold out. Yes, exactly. And that's what happened. And I said this last night before I get into the God of War thing. I said that, when you have a story, it's not about the game so much. It's about being in that world. It's about the characters. It's about the story. And it's the same thing that goes to the beloved franchises of Star Wars and even Indiana Jones and just like the classics, The Godfather and stuff. How many times have they remastered The Godfather? We added a little scene here. We updated the sound. We cleaned it up a little bit. And when you have classic games and classic media, even music, you go back to Motown records and stuff like that. They remastered the songs and re-recorded and all this other stuff. Like, that's what happens when you have respect for the IP or for the art. They redo them. And that's what happens here. Like, this game, people want to be involved in the characters again. They want to visit these characters. And imagine going back and playing 1 after you know what happens in 2. I think that it could be a different perspective going through 1 again, knowing what happened, like where everything went in 2 and even getting some of those things. So I think it'd be interesting to go back and play it. So that's where I'm interested in it, because I haven't played it since 2018, 2017. Some people haven't played it earlier before that. So yeah, I do think that it definitely has the value. And coming in September, dude, they're going in this. But you know what, Twisted? The other thing is, and I'm gonna say right here, I'm gonna say it here, Grinding, over 160 people. Hit that like button, share it out. Thank you again, VIP Grinders. Thank you for the Grinded House. But I'm gonna tell you right now, Grinders, here's another one. Hold the tongue, because I see people going, oh, $70 remakes. Shh. Cool your tongue. Because if on this is where I mean the search, and I put this tweet out, in the search for desperate W's, the Xbox fan base and whatever community gets L's. They got the L's. I got some L's right here. I'm going to show you. Because they're so desperate for a W, just say we're excited about something, false hype, things like this, that it doesn't turn out to be that. They knock the demos behind walls. Oh, I got that one for you. I don't know if I want to add this. I might add it. We got enough people here. I might want to show everybody. But we got, if they announce Gears Remake, Marcus Phoenix Collection, watch. All of a sudden, remakes are good. Oh, but this is all of them. This is the multiplayers too. And yeah, granted, I think a Marcus Phoenix collection for $70, it definitely has a lot more content than The Last of Us for $70. I'm not going to lie there. But the perception of a remake will go out the window. Oh, remakes. So I'm not playing for remakes. Wait for Gears Marcus Phoenix collection. Now, I'll tell you right now, I'll buy it. I'm getting that. I want that. Just like I got the Master Chief collection. That's a collection of the best games, because I can tell you 4 and 5 has been downhill since the other ones. It's coming. The 180s are coming. That's right, yeah, boy. Get ready. So everybody's saying, oh, I don't pay for remasters. Oh, I don't want to pay for remasters. And then they'll be, it's in Game Pass. Okay. Sucker. But the idea of liking remakes and hyping up a remake, especially, I think, and we'll get into the Xbox one, but I think already Gears Trilogy and Forza is your holiday, and whatever, and Scorn. I think that's it. Since the other ones are not coming, I think it's a Gears I think it's Gears collection, and I think it's Forza. That's the first party stuff. But we'll get into that. So just if they announce it, get ready, because they've given that game away. You could remaster it. You could play it for free updates on Xbox Series X and Series S. All the free updates. They gave it away. The codes, if you pre-ordered Ultimate, they already remastered Gears Ultimate with the Gears 4 engine. So I don't know if they're going to do one re-Ultimate again. They're going to go Gears 1 re-Ultimate. Or they're just going to throw in Gears Ultimate and do Ultimate 2 and 3. I don't know. But don't worry about it. Because they already jumped the gun on the whole demo stuff. And before I get into that, yeah, this thing. Here it is. Summer Games Fest was a waste. Even if that Last of Us thing didn't leak, this still was very boring. This was not something that it's a shame that they charge people IMAX for this thing to go see this. And and him taking shots at the ESA for E3 and also, dude, this is not E3. And I know it's not his fault for getting this content and, hyping up his own show and stuff, but the thing that I wanted to bring up before I get to the next thing is just, why is it really just Sony? Again, he used Sony as the highlight piece. Last year was Ghost of Tsushima remake. Ghost of Tsushima, director's cut, whatever the hell it is. Now this one, he's doing this. And he's doing Last of Us. I just don't understand, why is it Sony that's holding up this gaming industry? It seems that Sony's the one that could get a reaction out of gamers and get people excited for with the trailers they show. That State of Play destroyed this show. And that's where your Capcom was. That's where your Final Fantasy was. That's where Resident Evil was. That's where Street Fighter was. Callisto Project was. Horizon VR. And even threw VR in there as well. How's this one company holding up the industry standard of moving the industry forward in gaming? That's what I don't understand. This is what the rest of the industry's working on. This is what they doing. They doing this. They doing they doing this stuff for Cupheads, and they're doing CGI, and nobody wants to show gameplay anymore. Gameplay is so important now because there's no hands-on. You're showing people that are just like, you're showing people that are just watching this stuff. Like, why are you showing CGI trailers? Gameplay is important now more than ever. Like I said before, with E3, you could show CGI, and then people say, well, I played Marvel Sons or whatever like that. Oh, yeah, it plays well. Here's some screenshots and blah, blah, blah. And people had hands on the show floor with it. But now, they don't got, like, you can't just show this and say we're done. So, I just think that's it's not good. And this is not E3. And E3 had hands-on demos, and that's the big thing that we need. Reactions, people, the YouTube community, people just out there, people out there playing these games, telling you what they thought of it. Like, that's just like how I go to PAX and I was playing Turtles and telling you, hey, it plays great and this and smooth, and I was asking for Casey Jones there, and dude, like the CGI stuff. That doesn't transcend well when you got people all clamming around a TV or YouTube or live streaming it, just showing trailers. Like, you could drop that trailer on Twitter. Or just put it on YouTube channel. Like, that's it. Like, you don't need to have a show with a host and and a shiny coat and all this other stuff to show. You got to show gameplay. And that's the thing. Like, that's the thing, again, it's missing. So, I don't know. It was very disappointing. It was really a waste of time. He started off somewhat strong in showing games that we already saw already. And, it really didn't, I don't think it really deserved the hype that it got. And I know it's like Summer Games Fest, so like there's a whole, like, I guess other shows like Capcom and stuff, and he's gonna say, oh, that was announced at Summer Games Fest. But for having this show, really, as long as it didn't even show anything. And like Turtles announcement was pretty cool in the 6 months, but that's about it. But just to recap on the thing, so now we're going to shift over to good old Xbox. Andrew Clay, you may want to put the mute button on. So, also along with Summer Games Fest was
okay, I'm excited to ask you this.
So, also during Games Fest, we had Xbox jibber jabbering. And, yes. Exactly, Mr. Tennis. I'm giving you facts. I'm not giving you predictions. But it's just, I don't understand how Sony's hitting it on all ends. And yeah, not every game is great from Sony. They had their state of plays that they'd be very boring and things like that. But it's just, I just don't get how, and what I don't understand is how that is not apparent across the gaming industry and with the media and stuff. Seeing what Sony's contributing right now to their PlayStation, contributing to VR, like seeing that stuff now and not embracing that, but instead embracing the stuff that we're going to speak about right now, which has yet to be proven, which has yet to demonstrate success. That's the problem that I have. Why is this kind of Rocky Balboa try to like root for the underdog thing? Because Sony is just like, rolling around like Apollo Creed, just knocking people out left and right. And we just know that they're the champ and that's it. And all we could root for really is Rocky because we can't root for the front. We can't be front runners, I guess. And I think that's unfortunate because Sony's the one that's really holding up a lot of stuff with quality standards and what they have released already. And on top of it, like Sony's your showpiece. Like, why wasn't Xbox dropping Perfect Dark at the end and Phil Spencer on stage with Jeff Keighley going, all right, I'm so happy, Jeff, to show you Perfect Dark? No. All right, Jeff, I'm so happy to show you Hellblade 2 since we showed at the Game Awards for the last 2 years, since 2019, we've showed Hellblade 2 at the Game Awards. It'll be wonderful here at Games Fest for me to, end the show with Hellblade 2 gameplay. More to come at the Xbox Showcase on Sunday. Microsoft wasn't even there on this showpiece. No tease, no kind of demonstration. Nothing. Why is it Sony at the end? We're remake. Oh, and everyone's like, it's a remake. Well, where was Xbox? Phil has tons of games here. Even if the stupid ass went on stage and go, you know what, Grounded is coming out of beta on July 10th. Hey, here's a sneak peek of Grounded coming out of beta. Here's some Fable. Where's Phil at the end of Jeff Keighley's show going like, they got a show on Sunday? Wouldn't that be great to kind of end this? You showed games at his Game Awards. Why wouldn't Phil Spencer just tout his stupid ass out there and just be like, hey, here's some Avowed gameplay, or here's a new trailer from Avowed. We got something coming on. We got gameplay of it on Sunday. Stay tuned, everybody. Like, why wouldn't Phil be the closer on that? Or, hey, Gears of War Ultimate Collection. Why is that not the closer, Jeff? Why is it a Sony game? After they've been releasing games. Like, is it the only company that could get a excitement or rise out of Twitter because Xbox is just bleh? That's what I don't understand. Where is Microsoft's representation at this show? Where? They're saving it all for their 90 minutes on Sunday. They got so much to show. They needed more than, and then what? They got their recap show on Tuesday? Come on. But they did do a lot of talking yesterday. That's the thing, too. Like, it wasn't like Microsoft's just been quiet for Sunday. Oh, no, they jibber-jabbered yesterday. Humming. They talked a lot yesterday, actually. They did interviews. They had their check marks come out and get a preview of their blabber to share on social media with positivity, and then it rolled out. So they got their check marks rolling around, and here you go. Here's the first thing. Here it is. Fake interviews again. They don't have the dude from Forbes there. They don't have the dude from freaking Fortune magazine going, Phil,
means when I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have work to do there. We haven't done our best work over the last few years with our first-party output.
That's always been a hit.
They don't have that dude interviewing anybody. No, they got their, let's sit around a table with all the Xbox employees and circle jerk with each other with this rehearsed question and answer session. Yeah, that's what they decided to do. Let's hear what they had to say. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. We found the booty! Booty.
Okay, I'm excited to ask you this. I've been hearing a code name called Project Moorcroft.
Wait a second, Tina. You work for Microsoft. You've been hearing a project name? Really? You must be so intrigued. Man, oh my goodness. You must not know anything that's going on at Xbox. Let's hear what you have to say. Booty, excellent service in the coffees.
Someone says you may...
Booty said, all right, you got one sugar here. He goes like this. He goes, Booty's like, I just brought the coffee. Fuck, don't answer me any questions. I just bring the coffee here. You, Tina, you like 2 sugars. I got 1 cream. Sarah Bond, you get yours with 2 creams. No sugar, you get a Splenda. I'm just here to bring the coffee. I guess I'll sit here and listen in on what everybody's having to talk about. Right? Is that what he did? And then Booty came walking in there. He goes, "Hey, what's going on? Hey!
Let me see you jump the ghetto booty. 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 No jump.
He wildin'. Booty! Good job on the coffees. 2 sugars, 1 cream, Booty! Oh shit, we lost the Booty. Sorry for yelling. I get excited when we see the Booty. Who can't get excited checking out Booty? Where'd he go? Booty, where are you? We lost you. Booty, where are you? There he is.
Okay, I'm excited to ask you this. I've been hearing a code name called Project Moorcroft. And someone says you may have the answer and some news around that.
Oh, yeah, that's why I'm happy to sit here at this table. You know, funny you asked that question. Booty, one Splenda, please.
We have the answer. So we had realized, we were sitting around as a team thinking, we said, you know, remember it used to be you go to E3, you go to PAX, and you would go visit some of your favorite creators, and they would have a piece or a level of a game that you could sit there and play.
Yes.
And there would be someone from the studio like right next to you in your ear being
Like
like,
Matt.
you know, press that button, go under there, do that stuff. And you would get to experience the game, and they would get to generate excitement about what they're building and what's coming next. Those opportunities are getting smaller and smaller and more difficult to replicate. And they're especially difficult for indie developers, smaller studios that don't have, you know, as much resource to necessarily put on their own show, attract a big audience. So we said, you know what, why don't we take Game Pass and make it like the show floor? Why don't we make it possible for a developer to take a piece, a level of their game,
What a sales pitch to
release
tell
it
us how
into
we're gonna
Game
pay for
Pass,
demos.
generate excitement for what's coming, and also get that really valuable feedback as they're tuning and preparing their game for launch.
And
Sarah, I got a question
there
for you.
it is. Booty, shut up. Shut up, Booty, because you heard that. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! I don't want to hear it, Booty. Shut up. What did she just say? Hear about the differences of this demo shit. You hear it. Before Booty opens up that hole. Before the Booty opens up the hole. Sarah Bond, let's rewind you a little bit. Did you just say that demos are gonna be behind the paywall? No, I got some tweets for you. They're gonna be behind the paywall. And so early devs could get access to show floor and give the... What was that F word? It wasn't fuck. What was that F word? It was feedback as they are developing their game. Pause. Is that what she said? Because that don't sound like game trials that had Dustin Laguerre leaving the country drinking goddamn margaritas because the FTC was coming after his ass. No. Explain to me, wait a second. Do you mean these are like early trials to games still in development that you're going to put in Game Pass? Is this fodder content? So are you charging me to test games out? Because if I recall, Sony's trial is to try it before you buy it. Microsoft is, here's the game demo that we're paying for you. You tell us what you think, early access, and I'm still making the game, bitch. That sounds a little off. Let's hear what Sarah Bonner said, because that don't sound like try before you buy. This sounds like tell me what the fuck's wrong with my game. Pause.
So, Sarah, I got a question.
Oh, buddy,
so
shut
demos
up!
are great.
Launch.
So, Sarah,
as they're tuned at that really...
Wait a sec. Pause.
Okay,
Because
I'm
this
excited
sounds
to ask.
different. This sounds even worse.
Why don't we take Game Pass? Why don't we make it possible for a developer to take...
Why don't we just throw every piece of shit in? We'll just throw everything in Game Pass. Hell, you know what? Let's throw in some food stamps, some coupons, game preview demos. Pantheon got the word. Shout out to Pantheon. I got to hit my goddamn button. Shout out. Pantheon just said it.
Shit.
Game preview demos. Exactly. Live service progress. Yeah, boy. Now you're talking. We heard you. Let's get the feedback. You hear it, right? You hear it. This is not game trials. Try before you buy. You see, they got Horizon. Nobody's playing 10 hours of Horizon going, you know what? You could fix this. This needs to fix this. Some glitches. And no, you're trying full games to buy them. That is what the premium service of Sony does. It's not no feedback mechanism of I don't know what the hell we're making. Do you see the motif of Microsoft of not knowing how to make games? They don't know what to curate. They don't know what to do. All they know is they got a G and they got a P and they got Game Pass, and that is like the one-stop shop for bullshit. It is like a gas station. That is what it is. Let's just throw everything in it because it's not growing. Let's just put whatever in it. Let's give people goddamn 2-for-1 goddamn cheeseburgers if they sign up for Game Pass. Listen to what she's saying. These are not game trials. This is worse.
Piece a level of their game, release it into Game Pass, generate excitement for what's coming, and also get that really valuable feedback as they're tuning and preparing their game for launch.
As they're tuning and preparing their game for launch. You guys want it, hit that goddamn like button. Pause.
Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Let me see you jump to get a booty. Now drop.
There it is. Helping indie developers figure. You're playing early access demos. That's what they're putting in Game Pass. Early access demos. But what's crazy is they have the early access program. What happened? Now we got early access demos. So you hear these are early access demos. These are like a level, a sample, as they're preparing their game to get the feedback. And guess what? Shout out Zuby Tech. What's up, man? Awesome graphs, awesome stuff you've been putting on Twitter. Follow the Zuby Tech, man. Proud member, guest of the Grindhouse. Zuby, if you're around, you want to jump in. So, you listen. That is not game trials. You're not playing a AAA game that's so, like, you know what? Like, they were making fun of the game trials. Let's see. What game trials do they have? Oh, we'll find out on Monday. Game trials in PS Plus. This is what I mean. All right, let's look. Here's the premium. Here's the Game Pass. You know what? Get away with your subscription stuff. Here we go. All right, so these are the ones that have released for Asia. So this was back in May 23. So we know we're gonna get other ones, right? Here it is. These are the ones they had trials for. All right, 5-hour trials. You got Horizon, Cyberpunk, Uncharted, Wonderlands, Hot Wheels, Elix, MotoGP, Farming Simulator, Biomutant, City on the Cover, that's an old game, WWE 2K22, Cruiser Kings. Like, this is what's in Asia at the end of May. So we know that we're probably going to get more, coming in on the 12th. Like, these are the kind of the trials that they're going to be doing. Let me see if I could find other ones here. Damn it, don't do that. Open this thing up. And then if you see, like, they're going to require, and then here's your other difference. Remember, and the people didn't like this. Well, Sony's not really, they're requiring people to do this. And if you look at it, it's like Sony's requiring people. But look at the game prices, $34 or higher. Okay? So we got game trials as a perk. That's going into, as a higher level perk. And look at the games that I showed you. Horizon, Cyberpunk, Uncharted, Wonderlands, Hot Wheels. These are AAA games. These are big games that you're going to play about a 4 or 5 hour trial of to decide to buy it. That's not this. That's not this at all.
For indie developers, smaller studios that don't have, as much resource to necessarily put on their own show.
So let's use the paying customers of $15 a month on Game Pass to test out games.
A big audience.
But you have a game preview program. Is this a pivot? Pivot! 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 Pivot!
So we said, you know what? Why don't we take Game Pass and make it like the show floor? Why don't we make it possible for a developer to take a level of their game, release it into Game Pass, generate excitement for what's coming, and also get that really valuable feedback as they're tuning and preparing their game for launch.
Tuning, get that valuable feedback. Why? What did I say I can't stand? We're sorry. Like, who wants to test out indie games? Nonetheless, that they're indie games. Are they coming to and this is the other thing. Is that indie game coming to Game Pass? Or is that indie game just you're testing it out, so when it releases, if it's not in Game Pass, you're going to buy it? They're paying you are paying them to test out games in a service that's supposed to be day one AAA games. Exactly, Maniolis. They're just throwing everything into Game Pass. Now let's see what Booty has to
Release
say.
it into Game Pass, generate excitement for
what's coming,
and also get that
Twisted Sync with the 5. He goes, this becomes more telling with the articles from Kotaku with the QA testers exposing Bethesda. They're paying.
You're my number one customer.
Thank you, Twisted. VIP Grinder. They're paying you. You're paying them to test out demos. These are not demos of AAA games. The games they're not demos of Cyberpunk and Trials of Wonderlands and Hot Wheels and all these things coming to Game Pass, dude. No, this is indie preview demos of games that may come out. This is basically early access. I don't understand. Are they pivoting again? Let's see what Booty has to say.
Really
He don't talk that much because he's always talking to his asshole. So let's see.
Feedback as they're tuning and preparing their game for launch.
So, Sarah, I got a question for you. So demos are great for all the reasons you just outlined, right? As developers, we love them, get the game out early in the hands of players. They're also work. And it's work that tends to show up when you're trying to get...
Booty doesn't want to work!
I do not want to touch his ass. I want to make him talk. Okay?
Booty says, we do our hands-off, ass-first approach. I cannot go into these studios and ask people to do work because that's not what I do. I don't go in there like Herman Holtz.
You're not going to have your mommy stand behind you anymore and wipe your little douches. No more complaining. No more Mr. Kimball have to go to the bathroom. Nothing. There is no bathroom.
Booty cannot ask for more work. He goes, I'm already bringing them the coffees. I cannot be bringing the coffee and saying, guys, we need some extra work here. Booty's hands off, ass first. As soon as he heard demos, he's like, that's more work for me. I got to maintain my booty quality in the coffees. Booty bucks.
Done. So how are we going to work with the developers to acknowledge that that's extra work that we would be asking them to do?
We really recognize that. It's important to us that everything we do has benefit for both our players and for creators. So as part of this, we've set up the program and structured it so that the developers actually get financial compensation for the game and actually benefits them financially and also get the benefit of the great feedback as well.
That's great.
Yeah.
Holy... You know what? Let us say it.
Hold on.
Okay.
Holy Spirit, activate.
Oh, no.
Holy Spirit,
no. Oh, no.
activate. Holy Spirit, activate. Activate. Activate.
No one. Grinders, hit that goddamn like button because I haven't heard one goddamn Xbox coverage of this. They're saying it's the same thing as the PlayStation trials, and it is far from it. And nobody has called it out. And the video is right here. Mr. Tom bitch-ass checkmark Warren. Oh, he wrote a goddamn article on The Verge. Listen to what they're saying. See, the thing is these clowns right here. Oh, I'm pissed now. I'm pissed. You hear these clowns right here? They're not gamers. They don't give a shit about us. They don't care. They don't care. They wouldn't pick up on that. Going, excuse me, what do you mean I get to try out demos to tell people how to make their game and I'm paying a service for AAA quality day one? Oh, no, this is just like Sony. Oh, it was behind a paywall. Now Microsoft has their paywall. Blah, 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 blah. No. Bullshit. Where is it? Where is it?
Shit.
Early access demos for indie fodder. Is it coming to Game Pass? Who knows? Is it going to be more work? Oh, don't worry about it. We're paying them. Guess what, Booty? Is it coming out your ass? Booty, is that money coming out of your ass? Is Phil Spencer writing the checks to pay for these demos? No. Guess who's doing it? You. Your $15 a month. Your contributions to goddamn Phil Spencer's goddamn whatever money box that he got. You are paying to try out demos of indie games, to give feedback on how to fix them. So if they come out, maybe they're in Game Pass, maybe they're not. But they are paying the devs to make this slice, this demo, to put into the service for you to try. That is far, far, far from what a game trial of a AAA game priced over $35 as a perk for the highest tier of getting 400 plus goddamn PlayStation games from PlayStation 1 all the way to PlayStation 5. Having a 5-hour trial on AAA games that I could buy with the intent to play the thing, to buy it. I'm getting here as a Game Pass perk to try out indie-ass demos before the game comes out. She says it right there.
Generate excitement for what's coming. And
generate excitement for what's coming.
Also get that really valuable feedback as they're tuning and preparing their game for launch.
You mean the same horse-ass feedback that Halo Infinite is taking? Do you mean the We Heard Yous that I've been hearing from November and the year before of We Heard You? Is that the feedback that Halo hears, that we want 2 maps? Is that the same feedback loop? Clarify. Is that the same feedback loop? They don't give a shit about us, the gamers. They don't care. We are fodder to them. They disrespect us. You're paying a service to test out indie demos that they're paying for. And why? Why the pivot? You want to know why? Because nobody wants to put their shit in Game Pass. That's why. So they have a think of incentives for devs. And I tweeted this out. God damn it. I said it right here. I said it right goddamn here. This whole paying for demos. They're paying indies to put demos before their games release. Early access demos. That's what this is. That's not game trials. That's not what Sony's doing. And these Xbox guys who complained about what Sony's doing are eating this up. Going, oh, we got demos too, just like... No. And I said it right here. And Project Moorcraft. Yeah, anything with a fucking project name at Xbox, avoid it like the plague. Get the fuck out of here. Any project name, walk the other way. Please. The program will be rolling out within the next year, beginning with a focus on providing independent developers from around the world more opportunities to build excitement for their games. Participating developers will be able to see how their demos perform and be compensated, enabling them to bring their creativity to Xbox and reach new audiences with Game Pass. So they are going to, it's like, know what this is? This is not benefit. This is a trial. This is a sample. Project Phil Nash, you bet your goddamn ass, Buck Roger. Hit that like button, everybody. This is a sample. This is them going, hey, I don't want to put my game in Game Pass, but what I want to do is get to see how my game would do if I do put it in Game Pass. This is a trial run for developers to determine if they want to go in Game Pass or not. If their game doesn't get traction, then they're not going to put it in Game Pass. But if their game blows up, if their demo blows up in Game Pass, then maybe they'll be more intrigued to put it in Game Pass. They're going to pay you to put it in Game Pass. Do you see? And what I tweeted out, and I'm going to timestamp this shit. When I tweeted out, this is exactly what they did with the Windows Store on phone, Windows Phone. When people were not putting their apps and making apps for Windows Phone, Microsoft started paying developers to make their apps. They said, hey, put the app on Windows Phone. You don't want to do it? Fine. We'll pay you to put this in our service, to put this on our store. And that's exactly what they did. Windows Phone for apps. And because nobody was putting their games in there, nobody was putting their apps in the Windows Phone store. And listen, I don't lie. I know my shit. Microsoft paying developers $100,000 or more to build apps. Why? Microsoft has been slowly catching up on the Windows Phone store with big-name apps, according to Bloomberg Business. Microsoft is reporting paying some companies $100,000 to build more apps for its mobile OS. Those specific apps are not aid. Microsoft has landed a number of favorites in the last few months, like Pandora, Temple Run, Jetpack, and of course, Temple Run's arrival 5 months after it hit iOS. Presumably, Microsoft's payment would be focused towards specific high-profile developers only. The company is running a separate program that offers each and every developer $100 per app to submit to the Windows Phone or Windows 8 stores. And while this effort is beginning to pay off, Windows Phone limited app offerings continue to hamper even if its devices are getting better and better. Guys, I told you. That's the Nokia. I had 1650. I had that, Big Buds. That was the best. The hardware was incredible. Nokia was incredible. They bought Nokia. They were investing in phones. They were serious about phones. They bought Ninja. They bought Shroud. They were serious about streaming. How they doing? How Ninja and Shroud? They were so serious about Mixo. Microsoft serious. They invested in Ninja and Shroud. Microsoft bought Nokia, who made phones. They're serious about the phones. Microsoft's not messing around here. They're serious about Windows Phone. They spent money and bought Nokia. Ask Nokia how it's going. They dissolved the goddamn thing and sent the guy out to pasture. Satya Nadella kicked him out in the ass and dumped him on the highway. I got the picture. This is the same thing. They're incentivizing people to put their games in Game Pass. Why would they have to pay to give you a demo? If Game Pass has such a huge audience, and according to Twitter, it is the best thing since sliced bread, budget gaming, nobody wants to pay $70, Game Pass is God. If it's such what people say it is, why do they have to incentivize developers to do this? Why do they need to buy studios? Buy publishers to get games into Game Pass if Game Pass is the best thing in the world? Why do you need to buy $77 billion of publishers if Game Pass is everything? Why would I need to pay for demos? They're paying indie devs to put a sample, a demo in Game Pass for you to play because you're a sucker. I'm just going to play this indie dev game, a demo, like a level or something. See how that goes to determine whether they're going to do it. And they're going to get paid to do it. So it's not like they want to do it. They're not interested in Game Pass. They get paid to do this. Do you see the same thing? It's because Game Pass is not growing. The content is not growing. The subscriber base is not growing. And I said this time and time again. What is Satya's number before he just goes, wrap it up, Phil. We are done. Put xCloud on goddamn everything. We are out. I just want it on cloud. Charge everybody $15 a month for cloud and move on. But this is nowhere near what Sony is doing. But again, granted, don't take my word for it. Just look at the traveling circus. Destin Laguerre, Mr. Bozo himself. All YouTube videos are free. Just remember, he created a special tier because of this whole putting stuff behind paywalls. He was mocking the world because people were saying, you are basically paying to watch my content. $80 postcards, if I recall. And here he goes. Just like game trials should be, all YouTube videos are free, just like game trials should be. But maybe I should start locking 2 minutes of my free videos behind a paywall. And then here he goes. Here he goes. And then he goes, where is it? Where is he? I wish Microsoft charged me $10 more to play in the Series X and put 2-hour demos exclusively behind a paywall. That would be prosumer. Ooh, like I said, in the search for W's, all you get is L's, dude. All you get are L's, dude. I got you. The Grindhouse got you on Deadlock. I got you. Bullseye. Bullseye. Where are you? Remember using all the paywalls? 2 hours. Ooh. Oh, yeah? Let's hear what you got to say now. Honk, honk.
It's just like, well, just let them release their demo. I would need, as a consumer, to subscribe to something, to try out something. If I don't really it has to be a financial reason.
Wait.
Gives them the revenue to compensate the developers fairly, but right, obviously that is great. Allowing the developer to optionally join this program is wonderful. They're going to get compensated for it.
Wait.
Here the article continues, and then there is more going on within that. So this was originally leaked by Tom Henderson, and thinking on how I feel it, there's some positives to take away from it.
Oh,
like
whoa, wait a second. You positives? Positives? Oh, wait, there's some positives to take away from this. Oh, okay. So we're not going to be a sarcastic cocksucker and fucking be a bitch on Twitter. Oh, so prosumer, so prosumer. So you're not going to be a little ass on there's positives to this. Oh, okay. Because when Sony was doing game trials, no. There was no positivity in this. It was boo. Sarcastic. Charging for your trials, being really slick, Mr. Slickster. Yeah, let's hear the positives out of this.
Right. Obviously that is great. Allowing the developer to optionally join this program is wonderful. They're going to get compensated for it. I don't really like the fact that it's attached to the Game Pass. I don't really see why that is necessary. I guess maybe it's a response to PlayStation offering demos behind their service on the highest tier. So Xbox Game Pass is going to offer that. And it gives them the revenue to compensate the developers fairly. But they did this for ID at Xbox not that long ago, where you were able to play like 50 of the games or something like that after the ID at Xbox conference. And I played a bunch of them. Some of them I liked, some of them I didn't. Echo Generation was one of the cooler ones. I was like, oh, okay, yeah, this is cool. Where it was like a slice of the game. And I'm guessing that was like an experimentation to see how this would do. I don't really it has to be a financial reason to tie it to Xbox Game Pass so that they can compensate the developers. I don't know why I would need, as a consumer, to subscribe to something, to try out something.
Because it's not about you, dude. Like how you are a media guys. I'm not an insider. All right, I'm not an insider. I'm a consumer. I'm not a media journalist. It's not exactly Twist is saying. It's not the same at all. He keeps going, I don't know why this is tied to Game Pass. Dude, do you hear it? Because this is not a benefit for you. They are paying the developers to put their to put a demo in Game Pass to test out the service to see if they want to get in there. And they're paying them with your money, with your subscription. They're paying them to put content, to put a demo in there of a game that has not released yet. It's not a demo or a trial of a AAA game. They said indie studios. They are shopping around the bottom of the barrel to try to get people to incentivize them to put their games in Game Pass. But developers don't do it. Remember what Phil Spencer said. I often get asked by a lot of developers, if I don't put my game in Game Pass, right? Do I have to pull that one up too, Grinders? Maybe. Maybe. Do I have to pull that one up too? Do I? Again, another interview with Sarah Bond. I often get, what was it, Phil? I often get asked by developers that if I'm not in Game Pass, am I even successful on your console? That's absolutely not true. Oh, if it's not true, then why you got to pay them to sample? See?
Oh, damn, Jez, you got me. You caught on to my filmness. I'm glad all those other suckers didn't do it. They think I'm giving them a benefit. They're never gonna learn, man. They love me so much. They love my style. They love my swagger. They love my shirts. They don't care. They just love me. Mr. Filmness. But they're not gonna catch on to that. You caught on to that, but they're not gonna catch on. They have no clue. They think I'm giving them demos. Meanwhile, I'm giving them demos of preview games. Oh shit, it might not even come to Game Pass. It's hilarious. I'm gonna pay for a little demo, save me some money, because all I'm gonna pay for is a little slice. Just a little slice. And then, after I get that little slice of a game, I put that in Game Pass. If it doesn't do good, who cares? I just paid for a little slice. The dev could do whatever the hell they want. But if that game does well, then the dev will want to put the game in Game Pass. And then I have the leverage. Don't you? This is hilarious. They don't catch on. They think it's what Sony's doing. We're not even close to that. They're actually putting real games in a trial. Who would have thought of that? I don't have that kind of money. I do. But I don't want to spend it on
you. Damn, he's evil, that Phil Ness, man. He don't care. He don't care, dude. He don't care. He got the money. I'm winning awards. He don't care, man. He's paying for a little slice, a little sample. He's the dude handing out the chicken teriyaki in front of the Chinese food restaurant. He's not paying for a full indie game right now. No. Where is it, Phil? Exactly. This is exactly where this stuff's going, man. Where's his interview? He's leveraging Game Pass, and he's doing it, paying for the things. And he goes, I often get asked by, what did he say? I often get asked by developers, if I don't put my game in Game Pass, am I successful there? And I'll grab it. Let's see if I can get it. Because I want the exact quote, because I think it has full impact, because it goes exactly, because he just says, no, that's not true. But then you look at the action that he's doing, and that's the reason why, is because the indie devs don't want to put their games in Game Pass, because they don't see, that's it. Where is it? It's before this. Is this it? He did that interview with Sarah Bond. Oh, it was during GDC. That's when it was. Yeah, right here. Right before they deleted the game. Right before. Where is it? Where are you, Phil? You're sitting down with Sarah Bond. Another fake interview again. Another fake interview. Sitting down. She asks you a question about, I often get asked. Oh, man. I should have had it. But you hear Destin with the positivity at it. Oh, this is positive. I just don't understand why it's tied to Game Pass. Oh, yeah, why? Let's hear what you have to say some more.
Altruistic, and that they're trying to get exposure for these devs. It's just like, well, just let them release their demos like you did for ID at Xbox in the past. So I think it's good, but it's sort of a mixed bag, right? Same thing with Sony's. In hindsight, once I found out they weren't forcing developers to make these demos and that they were taking on the burden, my reaction was less strong to it. Like, I'm intrigued by it. I don't love that this is where we're going with these timed versions of games or demos, vertical slices, put behind subscription, right? So that's sort of my 2 cents on that. But anyway,
Yeah, but anyway. Oh, where was your smart tweets? You know, did we miss them? I missed them. Where were the smart tweets? Where was like you mocking people $100 and putting coming out here and you had to change your heart. 10,000 likes, right? I wish Microsoft charged me $10 more to play Xbox games and put 2-hour demos exclusively behind a paywall. Really? And then doubling down, and then see Rand, and look at all the check marks. Here they come. Look, because the thing is that these are not demos. These are game trials to full games, to try before you buy. What you're getting in Game Pass is actually a demo that's created for the intent of seeing how it would do in Game Pass. That's the difference. They're not the same thing. Sony's putting trials inside there of full AAA games. Oh, they're forcing demos. They're not forcing demos. They're not. They're not forcing demos. They're putting trials to games. That's what they're doing. But you jumped on Sony's back for doing trials to games over $35. And it's a game trial. It's the full game, but you're playing it for a certain amount of time, and then the game goes away. It's not curated. It's not these are trials of full games. These are not games that are being manipulated. Oh, I'm going to play level 3 because that's the best level, and that's what I'm going to demo to them and give them a full sense of what this game is, because level 3 is where it really opens up. No, you're playing the game from beginning for a certain amount of time. When the trial goes off, then you don't have access to the game more if you want to buy it. That's totally different than getting a vertical slice or a created demo specifically to sample Game Pass. And as part of your service, you're trying out these games to give feedback back to them, or to try them pre-downloads. So that was announced. So it's not the same thing. And you heard it here. It's not the same thing at all. You heard exactly what they said it was. And that's them. That's not my interpretation. That's exactly what it is. Before the game comes out, to see how it goes, to get excitement for the game, blah, 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 blah. And now we come to the final Phil Ness.
Organization on the planet to achieve more.
There he goes. Get out the marshmallows. He's bringing it home.
We work at Microsoft, which has a mission.
Oh, you don't want to talk?
We work at Microsoft, which has a mission statement of empowering every person and organization on the planet to achieve more. And we think a lot about, well, what does that mean for Microsoft's focus on gaming? And what will that mean for the next 20 years? How do we ensure that any creator, whether you're creating video content on top of one of our games or one of our third-party games, whether you're in our community and you want to connect with more people, or you're building your first video game, or you're building your 100th video game, how do we make sure the creator community is incredibly happy and that they're feeling like they have the tools to go build their next great games? Our library of games is going to be so important. You know, we talked about our continued investment in first party. We're working on the Activision deal that we've announced earlier, and ensuring that'll be an important part of our content capabilities over the next few years. And then when I think about just focusing on Xbox cloud gaming, ensuring that people on any device, whether it's one of our great consoles, whether it's on a PC, whether it's on any web-enabled device, we've got progress to go make in all of these areas to continue to make gaming a better place for everybody. "42 games filling up the time, but people want to see what we're investing in new.
And we are investing in new things. We've signed things just recently that I thought about, hey, from a PR standpoint, it'd be really easy for me just to go put a trailer on screen, even though I know the game's not coming for 2.5, 3 years.
Right.
I didn't want to do that. And I understand certain people will say, well, hey, that gives me confidence in the future of Xbox. This is kind of a cheesy line, but I'll say, trust that this is important to us as a platform. From the CEO of the company on down, if you talk to Satya about it, he would say, I understand we need to invest in content in the gaming space. And that is important, and we are going to invest. And I love the games that we showed. Sea of Thieves, I thought Crackdown looked fantastic. State of Decay looked really good. Super Lucky's Tales, a new first-party game. We got to re-announce Ori, the next Ori coming out, and Ori's one of my favorite games, frankly, of all time.
Not enough people played that game.
That is a fantastic game. But I know what you're asking about. It's like, hey, there's kind of big AAA console
kinds
games.
of games that only the Microsofts, the Sonys, the Nintendos of the world can put the resources, like platform holders. Only certain types of games those sorts of companies can make.
Yeah, and I hear that, and I'm committed to that. So and today, now, I wanted to talk about things that if you go buy this console this year, you're going to get to go play in this year. But I hear that question, and I don't want your kid chewing on the controller anymore. So I'll continue to work to deliver games there. And it's like we did it on hardware, we did it on platform and compatibility and everything, and we will do this on first party as well. It is critically important.
Well, Phil, thanks so much for your time.
Yeah.
Look at the year, everybody. 2017. Oh, wait, what else did Phil have to say?
The gamers play the games.
Of course they do.
They don't play the studios.
That
They
is
don't
true.
play the resolution numbers. Right? They play the games, and we want to make sure the best games are there.
But your predecessor, Ed Freeze,
the gamers play the games.
of course, and simply identify and target partners and try to work with them from for lack of a better term, second party perspective. Is that fair to say these days?
What I'd say is I'm focused on getting the best games on the platform, the best exclusive games. And we're completely open to buying studios, and we've done that. But the goal is not to buy a studio. The goal is to actually work with the best talent on the planet to bring the best games to your platform exclusively. That's, to me, the role of first party. I'm happy to have a large headcount-driven first-party organization. There's no aversion. That's not a financial, because the financials with an external deal versus having employees is really not that different when you add in royalties and other things. So it's not like you're actually saving a tremendous amount of money. We don't consider them second-party deals because we fully fund the development.
Of course.
I mean, the number of people that we've had from Redmond at Crytek over the last 6 months working hand-in-hand with Crytek on Rise has been tremendous. It's a lot of people. It's been a great relationship, and we treat those games as much a first-party game as an internally developed game. It's just true that certain studios have their own business objectives. Maybe they're shipping things on other platforms.
Right.
Maybe they're playing in different lines of business. They've got an engine business. They've also got a game business. So we just look at the pitches that are out there that we get, and we have great relationships with the development community and try to make sure that we're bringing the best games to our platform, because in the end I think the gamers play the games.
Of course they do.
They don't play the studios.
That
They
is
don't
true.
play the resolution numbers, right? They play the games, and we want to make sure the best games are there.
But if you're in a position where you think, okay,
Got 'em.
We should pick up these guys and make this official for whatever the reason. Do you have because Microsoft itself is a very different entity than it was 8, 9, 10 years ago. Do you have that in your do you get the green light if you say I think we should buy these guys? Is that something that Microsoft itself believes in as well?
Yeah, absolutely. And we've talked about it, us starting more studios. And in some ways, when you find a core group of leaders that want to go and start something new, and you can build around them, and you can start with a new IP, Black Tusk would probably fall into this example.
Which you criminally teased at E3 for about 10 seconds, and then we haven't heard a thing from it since.
That's right. Well, we're focused on launch. Pretty soon, very soon, we're going to focus on the next year, because I feel really good about the portfolio next year. I think we've got a great mix of original IPs, some sequels coming, some big games, some smaller games. I think once we get through launch and go headstrong into what we're going to ship in the next 12 months, I think people will be excited about that. But finding the right talent that you want to build around, and maybe I'm, this is what we did with 343 Industries when we started on Halo. We hired Bonnie, hired Kiki, we had Frank. We hired a team and then started to layer more and more talent, Josh Holmes, into that studio. And they created their own culture, and they were all there to do one thing. They all were there. They came to that studio because they wanted to take Halo and turn it into something that was theirs and continue to grow the franchise. And I think they did an amazing job. We have that same history with Turn 10 and how we started Forza. And they've turned into a great racing studio that does an amazing job. And I know it takes a little bit longer, and maybe people like the quick, hey, why don't you just go buy this studio and bring them in? And we're completely open to that. Microsoft has the money. I have the green light, so to speak, in your terms, to go and acquire studios. Again, I just think it's the goal for us is to bring the best games to the platform. And if a studio wants to maintain its independence but work with a first party, I think that's fine. And the game, I think it's great, actually. And I think our ability to partner with those people and bring the best games to our platform is as strong as it would be if they were owned by us.
Right. Well, I hope you're ready to back up the Brinks truck to Vince, because I've.
Dude, the words speak for itself. You see the quality. You see the talk.
I do not want to touch his ass. I want to make him talk. Okay.
Here to play betas. Yep. And so that leads us to the show right now. I know. This. Thanks, Big M. This is it's all here. It's all here. This is not spin. It's all here. I could go to interview after interview. We could have hours of content right here of listening to the flip-flops and seeing the results versus what was said years before. Hearing that he had all the money. He could buy studios in 2013. He said it right there. What do you mean? Oh, Terry Myerson, now the checkbook's open. Dude, the checkbook was open there. That he didn't want to. He just wanted to bring games to the platform. He didn't have to buy studios. So now we got Bethesda Activision, Microsoft Showcase. Well, good luck. Again, just like Game Pass, just throw everything under Phil Spencer and Matt Booty hole and pray it works. Just throw Ninja and Shroud into Mixer. Hope and cross your fingers. It might work. We might get people. Just buy Nokia. Pay the devs. Do something. It might work. Just swing for the fences because they got the money to do it. But I see through all of it. And now you can play Xbox on Samsung TVs. Yeah, that's the missing goal right there. That's the missing factor. That's going to get another 10 million people. Nobody's in. If you go buy a $2,000 2022 TV, you're going to go buy a $50, $60 controller and go pay $15 a month to play games over Bluetooth to your TV on a Wi-Fi signal, because I don't know that many TVs with Cat 5 or Cat 6 cables, Wi-Fi 6 in them or whatever like that, and let's go stream some games with a Bluetooth controller on the Bluetooth, nice, wonderful Bluetooth of your TV. What is it? Bluetooth 4.1? Hopefully you don't have to sit too far away from your TV. But that's not the missing link. That's not the thing that's going to propel Game Pass and xCloud into the stratosphere. It's not going to. This dude's gone. He left right after this demo. They fired his ass. That's what Joseph Staten came in and took over him. There you go. This is the 2020 showcase. Go back and watch them. Entertain yourself, because Sunday is going to be interesting. They got a lot to show in a short amount of time. And it better not be fluff. It better not be that summer snooze fest. And unfortunately, I'm not live streaming it because I don't think I'm going to be around, but I will definitely have reactions. And if not, on Sunday night, we will. It depends on how angry, how crazy it is. Yeah, the input lag. Imagine, Dre. Imagine the input lag of a Bluetooth to your TV. I said this on Salty's thing. I do Bluetooth headphones off a TV just to try it, and it stutters. Xbox is a mess. They're saying Perfect Dock's not going to be there. They're saying that, Perfect Dock is not going to be there. There's not going to be, there's not going to be, Fable is not going to be there. And then another thing. There's another nice tweet here. Insider Tim Dog had a nice day with Game Pass. I guess Ninja Turtles is the thing. xCloud news and updates. It's like it's like a hype man. It's like a person in front of a crowd that goes, "No, this is good." This is like, he's like an applause sign. Like, come on, man. I understand you like Xbox, but Jesus. I don't know, man. He's like, applaud. This is good news. Oh, this is sad news. Oh, this is good news. Applaud. But read the second part. Just got off the phone with Rand and talked about what they could have, etc. Seems like Final Fantasy VII Remake in Game Pass was a dream, not happening. Take it for what you will. Like I said, in the search for W's, all you get is L's.
Sir, do we get the win this time?
And there you go. So we will see. And I know one of the other things that came up was 5 games in the next fiscal year. Well, I think they're going to be Forza, the Gears Ultimate, the Gears Marcus Phoenix collection, Redfall, Starfield, and probably or Deathloop in there. And Deathloop. That's probably what it is. Because if you look at what Booty said about 5 games and that they were on track for releasing, first off, you better have more than 5 games because you haven't done anything since November. Since Halo. That's the last thing that your first party did. You've done 6 months of no games. So you better have 5 or 6 games lined up for the next 6 months. Yeah, you better. Because you didn't do anything for the first half of the year. It wasn't like you're like Sony and you were dropping like Forza and you were dropping Horizon and all that other stuff. And now you're like, and if Sony is going to have God of War come out in November, Last of Us Remake in September, VR coming early next year, Spider-Man 2 possibly next year, Final Fantasy 16 wherever you are, whenever night, like, and that is just the tip of the iceberg. Ben just changed their studio logo of they getting ready to announce the game. Dude, Sony's not waiting. While you say we got 5 games, if you look at what they said, they go, oh, well, last year we had about 5 games. Flight Simulator, Psychonauts 2, Age of Empires, Halo, Forza. Excuse me, who? You mean Flight Simulator, the PC port from the year before? You're counting that? Oh, yeah. Oh, and you're counting a game that's not even on Xbox with Age of Empires? That's part of your 5? And Psychonauts is another one of your 5. Yeah. And Forspoken, that's right, Dre. Exactly. I knew I was missing one. Jesus. It's incredible. Forspoken October, September, October, November. You imagine that. Last of Us Remastered, Forspoken, and God of War. I told you, man. And what are they going to share? They're going to come and talking with. They're going to say, oh, guys, here's Forza Motorsport, the service game. Oh, and Gears, the Marcus Phoenix collection. Really? And people are going to hype that up, and you're going to forget that Sony's going to release these games possibly this year when they already did Horizon, Uncharted, and also Gran Turismo. Come on, Stray. Yep, Stray. And launching a new service starting Tuesday. Forspoken ain't exclusive. Neither is Final Fantasy 16. Doomslayer, are we really comparing exclusive games, dude? Because if you use that, then Microsoft doesn't have an exclusive ever. So I wouldn't even go that route, dude. Because you still lose. I don't get it, dude. You still lose. Forspoken's not exclusive. It's on PC. So's every fucking Xbox game ever gonna be made. So you lose. You never have an exclusive. At least you could mention games that are not on PC. So don't even waste your typing skills. Searching for the W, getting the L.
Sir, do we get the win this time?
means when I think about Xbox, I'm going to think about quality games. We have work to do there. We haven't done our best work over the last few years with our first-party output.
That's always been a hit.
2019 is it improved, dude? They don't have exclusives, dude. But I can tell you, if you want to count it as exclusive, I see Microsoft running around. Oh, well then, what's interesting is that Microsoft calls the Starfield exclusive. All right, Starfield's exclusive, right? They call it exclusive. Why? Because it's not on PlayStation. So, say what you want. Console VR is a PS exclusive. But it's just the thing is that Sony has a lineup of games. That lineup needs to be like what Microsoft has. And if what I was saying is that the games that they're comparing, Age of Empires is a true exclusive. Age of Empires was not even on Xbox. Are they going to port it to Xbox and count it as one of their 5? So it was a PC true exclusive game, Age of Empires, but they're counting it as 5 games coming from Microsoft Studios. That's what I was saying. So hold your expectations for when they say we want to have 5 or more games coming out. They might, and you say they said across PC. The quote is across PC, Xbox, and cloud. It might be a game just coming to the cloud. It might be a game just going to PC. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get them if you're on the console, but they're counting them. But you can't play them. They counted Age of Empires as one of their 5. You can't play it. If you're a console owner, you have a PC to play, you can. So you got to have all those platforms. You got to want to play on all those platforms to get it. But we will see. I think Deathloop is one of them. I think a Gears Marcus Phoenix is coming, and I think Forza is definitely one of them. And Redfall and Starfield. And I think Starfield is going to come out, early. I think Starfield is going to come out in March. I think it has to come around in March because that's their when they drop a big game, it has to come out usually pretty in March. And Redfall, who the hell knows? Maybe next summer. But I just love that Redfall gets thrown in with Starfield. I don't think Redfall is even on the level of Starfield. Yeah, me neither, Doomslayer. I got my PC Xbox. That's right. So for me, I just want to buy a game or I'll subscribe to PC Game Pass, which is the better deal than Game Pass on console because you get free online with the PC Game Pass as opposed to having to get suckered into $15 a month to pay for online and get Game Pass. But we will see what they got to do. All I know is they got to show a lot of gameplay. I think we're definitely going to see gameplay from Avowed and Hellblade. I think those are the 2 that need to show up big. But I don't know. I think Avowed and Hellblade 2 need to show up big. I think those will be pleasant surprises. I don't think Redfall is going to show up and show what... I think Redfall is not going to look too hot. And I don't think that's going to even hold a candle. I think that's at a different level than Starfield. And hopefully Starfield looks good. I'll be interested in that. But again, the fact that it's not coming out this year, it's like, you're going to wait and see more of it, later on. But, the thing about Starfield, that Starfield's going to have to do more than what No Man's Sky does. It can't just be No Man's Sky spent all those years to build that thing up. Forza's going to, they're going to have to do the same thing. That they're going to have to really deliver on that stuff. So, we will see how it goes. But, good luck to them. I'll watch from wherever I am, but I'll definitely get a reaction, see what they do. I think they need to put a killer show on. They got to show why the gaming industry is still moving forward. Because right now, I feel like it's Sony holding up everybody. And that is not biased. That is just with the attention, the mind share, and just what's being presented. Because I don't see anything besides Callisto Project. I don't see anybody else doing anything. And it just could be just a bad showing from Jeff Keighley, and maybe we'll get more from Capcom and stuff like that. But I just, it just seems like it's on Sony's roof. Now, yeah, Capcom's doing it and Resident Evil and stuff like that. But, why do we need a remake of The Last of Us 1? Somebody should already came over here and made something better than all that. Where's the studio that's going to make, that's inspired by that? But we will see. But everybody, hit that like button, share it out. Thank you again for tuning in. Shout out to VIP Grinders. Shout out to all the grinders here. Mary Wilcox, Demi, yeah boy, Brian M, Big Buds, Doomslayers. You know, Buck Rogers, Saja, Twisted Sink. Thank you, guys, everybody, guys and girls, hanging out on Friday afternoon. Mass Produce, Buddy Cactus. Thank you, Aaron. Hit that like button, share it out, everybody. This has been the Grinds Gaming Bite Live. And I am out. Stay tuned. Subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification button because I'll see when my availability is to try to go live or do something, you know, regarding the news if anything comes up. So definitely hit that notification button. Thank you again, everybody. Have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Follow me on the Twitters at Jez7780 and hit that like. I'm out. Thanks again.